Hello, welcome. I am Yo-Yo, and today we're going to have a look at some decks. So let's look at the DMC kind of shark range, if you like. You've got the great white sharks and sharks. Now let's look at the version 1 sharks first. So as you can see, designed exclusively for Drum and Money Corks. I do believe they're designed by Phil Smith, who designed pretty much all these other cards. And yeah, you've got the Shark series down the bottom. It is well, if you want to call it a front opening. The DMC on the tab. On this side, we do have produced in Cambridge, limited edition playing cards produced in Cambridge, England. Well, Cambridge is just down the road from me, it's not very far at all. On this side, we do have Superior 300 GSM card stock for Supreme Card Control. Down the bottom, we've got Drum and Money Coops and the DMC website. I don't know if you can see that very well. The camera doesn't focus very well at all. Great whites. Let's see if I can do it that way. There we go. Yeah, the camera's a bit odd. I can only film in the evenings at the moment, so the lighting is horrendous. We've got these crappy little light bulbs. Okay, so let's have a look inside. So you've got DMC on a tab with like a shark kind of outlook. And then you've got two sharks on the flaps. And then let's have a look at the front. So what we've got here, let's put the Ace of Spades there. So you've got a DMC advert card. Be love, be believe, be believe, be love, believe. Kind of an odd saying. And then you've got DMC himself. I do believe he still has a series on Netflix that you can go and watch if you wish. It's called Death by Magic. I do believe it is still on Netflix. Then you have a Joker. Very similar to the Jokers in the Shark decks, to be honest with you, if I remember rightly, because I got these from Immortal Playing Cards, and just recently I got a second deck, so all good. So yeah, I'm just trying to get the focus. The focus is an absolute crack, isn't it? Anyway, and then you've got like a 6 of Hearts reveal on that one. And you've got the DMC Ace of Spades with the shark in the middle, Great Whites at the bottom. And I do believe all of these cards are kind of standard, apart from the Kings and the Queen of Hearts, if I remember rightly. So you've got the Jack, you've got the Queen, and you've got the King. Now the King's got like his goggles on and his little, what do you call this, spear? I don't know, shooting spear thing. And then the reds are a bit darker than your standard reds, but not totally dark like, you know, some of the other decks. The custom colourings on the cork cards, but the corks themselves look pretty standard. And there's the Queen of Hearts, Mermaid. Here's the King of Hearts. He's like the, I don't know, what is he? I've never not watched any mermaid films, but was he the King of the Mermaids or something? Don't know what his name is, no idea. And then yeah, standard clubs. And you've got the Jack of Clubs, the Queen of Clubs, King of Clubs. He's kind of a pirate. He's got like a patch on his eye and a little dagger holding it in his mouth. And then Jack of Diamonds, Queen of Diamonds, and of course DMC is the King of Diamonds. So yeah, that's pretty much that deck. Yeah, so like I say, these come out in 2013. I do believe that there is 2 decks. This is this one, and then you've got a marked one. I'm not 100% sure, but I have heard people talk about marked decks. So I don't know. This is not marked, so this is just a simple deck. And like I say, it's got kind of that elite kind of backing with the 2 sharks. So yeah, so it's quite a good deck. Don't get me wrong, it feels weird. See how they don't fan so great, yeah, but they do feel, I don't know, they do feel, I don't know, kind of, I don't know, rubbery. I don't know, odd feel. Anyway, that is the Great Whites. I don't know if you can still get these or not. Anyway, so that's the Great Whites. Then we've got the Sharks version 2. Now I do believe version 1 only had 500 copies, and well, you're not going to get a copy of them. They're long gone. So, but I do believe the difference, or one of the differences between the version 1 and the version 2 is this back design. So the back design is slightly different on version 2. And like I say, I've got 2 of these decks, both from Immortal Playing Cards as mysteries. So I've got this one opened, and then the other one I'm going to keep wrapped up for the time being. It says winners never quit, quitters never win. You've got DMC on the top there. What you got on the bottom? These are made by United States Playing Card Company, designed by Philip Smith and drummer Money Coops himself, and they're made in the USA. So these are, these, you can tell the difference between the feeling of these and the feeling of them. These feel a lot smoother. I don't know, they've got kind of that rubbery sort of, not just me, I don't know. But yeah, there's the back design then, so he's kind of a different design altogether from his traditional shark, Great Whites and his elites and things. So it's a different design, sharks in the middle. And we've got the same type of jokers, the font's slightly different. But it's the same sort of jokers with the diver with his little, I don't know what you call these things that you shoot sharks with, I don't know, spears. And then this one's got a 2 of hearts reveal. Then you've got a bit of history on the DMC Sharks version 2. If you want a deck, you can, or you can pause it and read it, whichever you want. And then you've got a double backer. And you've got the Ace of Spades with a giant spade in the middle with the DMC logo in the middle. And then everything else in this deck is standard, including the court cards. There's no custom court cards in this at all. They're all standard. All the kings are standard. The reds look a lot lighter, like your bicycle reds. And there's your Jack of Diamonds, Queen of Diamonds, King of Diamonds, King of Clubs, Queen of Clubs, Jack of Clubs, all standard. And then you've got your King of Hearts, Queen of Hearts, Jack of Hearts, all standard. So yeah, I think that everything's looking pretty standard pippin wise and indexes, but all in all, yeah, nice deck. In fact, they're both nice decks, just that this one feels a little bit better than the Great Whites. But yeah, I've never heard of this company in Cambridge. I never knew that anyone in Cambridge could do it. And it just doesn't focus in, does it? Absolute shocker. Anyway, yeah, they're produced in Cambridge. There we go, look, that's just focused in England. So yeah, Cambridge is just down the road from me, what, 20-minute drive or so. So yeah, pretty nice cards. That's all I can say about the DMC Sharks and the Great Whites. One of his early decks and one of his latest decks, apart from his Elite series obviously, but yeah, outside the Elites first and one of his latest. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.